20 young ladies from the headquarter business known as Kayayei have been taken from a life on the streets. For the next 13 weeks, they will live here. Their every need, training and opportunities will be provided for them to help them achieve their dreams. The jewels, as we like to call them, will each be given the opportunity of an apprenticeship program in the vocation of their choice. They'll be given a 2-year rent-free accommodation, and after they finish the apprenticeship, will be given a 3,000 Ghana cedi starting capital to usher them into their new lives. What a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But what they don't know is what we have in store for them here at the House of Eminence. This is a jewel in the streets.
The street is full of jewels. The street sits so far. The street is fed in reality. If only I'm given the chance, I wanna shine, shine, shine like a star, shine, shine, shine like a star, shine, shine, shine like a star. If only I'm given the chance, I wanna shine, shine, shine like a star, shine, shine, shine like a star, shine, shine, shine like a star. If only I'm given the chance, I wanna shine, I wanna shine, I wanna shine.
Previously on A Jewel in the Streets. It all started when Marveling House Limited carried out a research on why young ladies engage in the trade of kaya. Marveling House Limited, with the support of Achimota Hospital, organized a free health screening at Tema Station, where over 700 Kayayes turned up. Life on the streets is very harsh. It can be mean. It requires or takes pure determination to survive on the streets. During our research, we decided to dig deeper into why these fearsomely intelligent and beautifully vibrant women are on the streets. We also discovered that they are just as intelligent as most women you will find in the corporate world, retail outlets, or the urban cities. We also try to understand the necessity behind their migration and why they are willing to put their lives at risk. It was discovered that the underlying factor is the level of exposure and opportunities available at their place of migration. Some also migrate out of curiosity, but it was clear that they have not been exposed or had most opportunities that many of us find in the urban areas. Meet our first jewel we discovered. Her name is Zulea, 22 years of age, who moved to Accra with the mindset to further her education, and her only means is to enter into the trade of kaya as a means of raising funds to finance her education, and this is her story.
My name is Boko S. Zuleha. I'm from Desmasi Sala West, 22 years old. Police, the day I came, I didn't know anybody. So when I came, I slept inside the car that I came from. I cried a lot inside the car. Maybe somebody can come and take me out of the car that I was sleeping inside and send me somewhere.
With the fear of being raped or harmed, she was still determined to change her life around. She had to carry up to 120 tubers of yam a day in order to earn 15 Ghana cedis. Surviving the streets for this jewel has not been easy. Some days she has to overcarry her load in order not to lose a consignment, especially when the customer is in a hurry. There are days she will suffer from neck injury, but with the fear of not being able to afford her living, she still will have to carry her loads to make ends meet. Meet our next jewel, Waraman, aged 19 years, who also migrated to Accra due to curiosity and in search of greener pastures. She finds herself in the yam market.
My name is Tayu Kolwea Warama. I'm coming from Tumu. I'm 19 years. I've been in Accra for 3 months or so.
She also has to carry up to 145 tubers of yam a day in order to earn 20 Ghana cedis.
Accra is good and it's bad too. When we came here, you have to struggle and eat. So you have to carry the kaya and also get something to eat. Either 10 cedis or 15 cedis.
Due to the temperature in her room, there are times that she will be ill for 2 weeks or more, and she still has to find herself in the market carrying load in order to make ends meet and pay her rent of 50 Ghana cedis a week.
To me, I wanted to be a nurse.
Her hope of becoming a nurse is still in pursuit. Meet our next jewel, Jahara, 18 years of age, very determined and ambitious, and fully driven to pursue her career as a journalist. And this is what she has to say.
I'm Kwame Mutobe Jahara from Tumu. I'm 18 years old. I have been in Accra for 1 week. I was thinking, will somebody come and attack me? Like, will somebody come and rape me that place I was sitting?
As young and inexperienced as she is, Jara only makes 3 cedi 50 pesos per day, which leaves her no option than to sleep on the pavement at the yam market. The maximum this jewel is able to save within a week is 5 Ghana cedis.
I feel bad because it was raining and there was mosquitoes biting me. I didn't get the chance to do the other jobs except this job. I made 3 cedi 50 pesos. For the past 1 week, I saved 5 cedis.
Meet our next jewel, Amina, 18 years of age. With the quest for quality life, this jewel sleeps in the yam market and makes 5 Ghana cedis. With her poor academic background, she has lost hope of a quality way of living and tried to get by as the days go by. She spends half of her day crying due to the hardship of the workload and life on the streets. She has completely lost hope of any chance of having a quality lifestyle, and this is what she has to say too.
My name is Jama Amina. I come from Nankoli. I am 18 years old. I slept outside at the Unauthorized station. I felt sad because of the weather and the mosquitoes biting me. I'm doing this job and I don't like it because the work is not easy. It's difficult for me to carry the yam. Sometimes 5 cedis to 9 cedis. Even 14 years, but I can't even make it. I'm not happy because at Accra, everything you buy, even where you sleep, you pay.
The team visited each jewel's family at the northern region. It was an exciting moment for our jewels, considering some of them have not seen their families since they have been in Accra. It was not easy for some of the jewels to return home, as some ran away because of early marriage. A jewel in the streets continues.
Are you worried about your security? Are you able to access and protect your property and the people you care about? With an increased height in robbery and kidnapping, you should not compromise on your security. Global Sky Limited, your total security solution, is here to help you secure your office and residence. Global Sky Limited is making it possible for all to feel safe and secured. Security should never be for the rich alone. Global Sky has over 300 products ranging from CCTV cameras, access control, fire alarm systems, security lighting systems, intercom systems that ensure utmost security for you and your loved ones. For more information, call 0302 522 503 or 0264 363 125. You can also visit www.globalskyafrica.com. Global Sky, someone is always watching.
Tonight on A Jewel in the Streets, we continue on the next 3 jewels on how the last 6 weeks have been for them at the House of Eminence. The jewels also received a renowned television presenter. Night 7 on A Jewel in the Streets begins now. Tonight on A Jewel in the Streets, we continue on the next 3 jewels on how the last 6 weeks have been for them at the House of Eminence. Meet our 5th jewel, Rahina, aged 18 years, who also moved to Accra in search of greener pastures.
My name is Ben Miro Yunep. I come from Northern region. I am 18 years. Nobody invited me to Accra. I have been in Accra for 2 weeks. I sleep outside.
She works at the yam market and makes 5 to 9 cedis a day. She's been able to save 50 Ghana cedis in 2 weeks.
5 cedis to 9 cedis. I have able to save 50 cedis. 10 years cry, you can make it.
This jewel has no means of supporting herself neither. To fulfill her future dreams, her parents, according to this jewel, has sadly expressed to her they cannot support her financially, hence the quest in pursuit of her dreams. Unable to finish her JHS, she still has the dream of becoming a nurse.
Yes, I have been to school and I left at JSS. I want to be a nurse. I'll tell them not to come because the job is not easy and everything you will buy, you will sleep outside. If you work and get money, they will steal it too.
Meet our 6th jewel, Munaya, 20 years of age. She comes from Wumu. This jewel sleeps at Tema Station on the pavement at the car park with no idea of what she will face. She left home in search for a greener pasture. She's so unsure of what is ahead of her. This is her story.
My name is Abdullah Munaya. I'm 20 years. I come from Wumu. Tema Station here. I feel bad for the first day I came to sleep there. Because leaving a home and coming to sleep outside, I could see that.
This jewel has sought for a shelter to stand when it is raining and will have to sleep on the wet pavement when the rain stops.
We sleep outside like it's an open place, and the way the weather is, when it's raining like this, we don't always find it easy.
She makes 10 Ghana cedis a day. She still hopes that one day she can continue her education in order to fulfill her dream of becoming a nurse.
I make 10 cedis a day. I want to be a nurse. Someone out there to help me. I still want to further my education to become a nurse.
Meet our 7th jewel by the name Fatima, 26 years of age, a mother of 1 who comes from Tumu in the Upper West region. This jewel moved to Accra to work and raise money to learn a trade. As at the time we spoke to this jewel, she has not been able to save up to 50 Ghana cedis in 2 months. She sleeps at the Konkumba market in a group room of 10, where each person pays 50 Ghana cedis in a week. This is her story.
Pacho, me dear Fatima, Anna baby me feel so say tumu. Me feel na 26. Pacho, me ankasa na me say me back na me pesca kakra na me kwaso adwuma. Pacho, me nya do 50 cedis.
She has the dream of becoming a seamstress. As at the time this jewel moved into the house of eminence, she discovered that she was pregnant. She revealed these during the horse riding activity at Lake Bosontwi in the Asante region. Unable to send her out of the program, Marveling House is currently supporting her by helping her attend antenatal care every 2 weeks.
Minya duru 300 kwa na make say oh ndade nyankopo agbo msa na minya 300 akofie pacho me de 225 bato na ma de 5 me da kwankwamba obi atu 50 cedis na wachi bia pacho minya tela na mepe.
A jewel in the streets continues. The team also visited Wungu, where we met Munaya's family and interacted with them about the program Marveling House has put in place and would like their daughter to be part of. The crew continued the journey, and the next stop was in Tumu, where we met Fati's family. The crew was warmly received by the family and later gave us their blessings. The crew finally arrives at Rahine's house at Tumu, where we also met her family. For this jewel, the family was overexcited that she has finally had a breakthrough, as they were not in any position to support her financially. It was sad as they narrate their story. For these jewels, the last 6 weeks have been an amazing journey for them. They have really worked hard. They are hopeful and they will continue to improve. Look out for these jewels as they continue to shine. The jewel in the streets continues.
Are you worried about your security? Are you able to access and protect your property and the people you care about? With an increased height in robbery and kidnapping, you should not compromise on your security. Global Sky Limited, your total security solution, is here to help you secure your office and residence.
Right, my name is Nesta Lenas. I'm the General Manager of the company Global Sky Security Limited. Global Sky Security Limited, we are an international security company which we specialize in providing security services to various individuals or corporate organizations. When we talk of security systems, namely CCTV, access control device, electrical fence, tracking device, and security man guard officers as well.
The control room is designed in such a way that we have radios, a VCR radio there, which monitors our vehicles when they go out for day and night patrols, just to receive first-hand information from supervisors and the team who go out for that patrol.
With the ICT part of the services that we're going to talk about, the CCTV security systems, the access control systems, tracking device systems, biometric door lock systems, and many more. So when we talk about the ICT part, that is the ICT part of the company. We specialize in what I've mentioned earlier. And when you talk about the physical aspect, that has to do with the professional man guard security services. These are professional guys we recruit. We do background check on them. We do profiling on them. We actually train them on two things: theory part and the physical part. Theory part for them to know how to work with people, human relations, and also when it comes to the physical part, how to defend them. To defend themselves in terms of a robbery or an attack.
For more information, call 0302 522 503 or 0264 363 125. You can also visit www.globalskyafrica.com. Global Sky, someone is always watching.
A Jewel in the Streets continues. The Jewels received a guest at the House of Eminence, Mr. Oscar Bimpong, who is an author, motivational and transformational speaker from the United Kingdom.
Jewels.
In the streets, we are more powerful.
Jewels.
In the streets, we are more powerful.
Wow. I'm happy to be here today. Thank you very much.
Mr. Bimpong chose this particular day to spend with the Jewels as it was a special day for him.
And do you know what? The amazing aspect is that I'm spending my birthday with you. So I'm happy to be here, and I hope you are also happy to receive me.
Yes.
So I will go on to mention my name, then each of you will introduce yourselves as well, and what I do.
Mr. Bimpong introduces himself, after which the Jewels applauded, and he asked the Jewels to also introduce themselves.
So my name is Oscar Bimpong. I'm an author, a transformational speaker, business trainer, and a consultant. Thank you. Yes, and I work with young people like you through mentoring and coaching. And today I was so happy when I heard that I'm coming here to meet the Jewels. I'm like, I've been waiting all this while. So I knew that one day will come. And fortunately or unfortunately, it just happened on my birthday. So I think you are really, really blessed to have me today. Thank you very much. You didn't even wish me a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mr. Bimpong threw more light on what he intended to share with them.
So, as I said, I'm happy to have you guys. We are here today. I'm going to talk something on mindset and a few other stuff on personal development. And you can stop me anytime to ask questions. And also, if you want to contribute, you can also contribute. I'm not here to do all the talking. You talk, I talk.
When I met him today, the interaction went well because we talked a lot. We asked questions, he gave us answers. We communicate a lot with him. And now I know that before you be someone or you succeed in future, you should push for leadership, you should be hardworking, and you shouldn't sit for opportunity. You should go for opportunity.
So I've introduced myself. I'm also a family man, happily married, with 3 children, 2 boys and 1 girl.
Wow.
I don't know the girl. I think she's very bubbly like you guys. She's always smiling. Yes. So I'm happy to be here, and we're going to have a very fruitful discussion.
Mr. Bimpong shed light on their expectations after they leave the House of Eminence. He also wanted to know their reason for migration.
When we live here, when you leave this house, we want you to come back with a very big testimony.
Amen.
And that is what we are here for. So today we are going to work on your minds. This mind that we have, we are going to work on it. But before I go on, I would like you to introduce yourselves. That is, introduce yourself. There are 3 things. So that is your name, where you come from, and what brought you to Accra. Can you remember that?
The chat that went between me and Mr. Oscar is about how to become somebody in future, how to search for a job or to search for business. Like if you want to be somebody like a journalist, you need to go and request for the job Don't wait for someone to come and tell you that come for this job, come and do this and become a journalist. You will go and search for that kind of job.
Your name, where you come from, and what brought you to Accra. So where do we start from? From the right here? You are in trouble then.
The jewels introduced themselves to Mr. Bimpong and also shared their reason for migration.
My name is Martha, and I'm coming from Northern Reading Chamba. What brought me to Accra is to come and look for money to go back to school.
Next person.
My name is Warama. I come from Upper West Region, Nankolu. What brought me to Accra is I completed SS and there's no money to further up my education. And I came to Accra here to look for money and go and further my education.
I come to do the Kayayei work because my parents cannot take care of me. That's why I came to do the Kayayei work.
Good. Please, if you can speak any Tree or any language, you can speak it, okay? If you are not comfortable with English, but we would like all of you to speak English if we can. But if not, you speak in any language you want. Yeah?
I decided to do the Kayayei because when I came, I didn't find any work.
Wow. A big round of applause for you guys. Come on. So this is very interesting. All of you are here just because you have got a plan for your life that you want to achieve. And that is really good. And I'm happy that none of you said, I'm here in Accra, just here to come and make money, just to, buy clothes for myself. All of you have got ambitions and what? Plans. And that is the good premise to start from.
The advice Mr. Oscar gave me today is that as a normal human being, before your life can be succeeded, you need 3 things, which are firstly, leadership, secondly, a mentor, and the last one, a group in which you find yourself in the midst of them. He set an example of a friend, the life history, to me, that when that person started to become a professor, the person started to do a cleaning job for somebody. And through the way and the actions he do the work for that person, the person sees to it that he's somebody who needs help to further something so that he becomes something in the future. So the person helps him to proceed into a master's degree.
But there is one thing I realized that all of you were saying is money, 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 money. Almost everybody said money. Meaning that money is very difficult to come by, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, very difficult. So the question is, how can we make the money? So let me ask you this. Were you making the money on the street? It was coming small, small. But then, but the way I would see penno.
The jewels gave a breakdown on how much they were earning, and they also expressed their inability to save any of the monies they made.
So small means what? How much is small?
A day you can get 10 CD.
Working the whole day from what time to what time?
From morning
to evening.
Morning till evening. Yes. And that is 10 CDs. That was hard work. You were saying something?
Is that money that you are going to use to buy food and whatever you want?
Then 10 CDs is gone by the end of the day.
But you still manage to save.
you end up at saving 1 CD.
Wow. So from the 10 CDs you were still able to save. So it means that when you get 1,000 Ghana CDs you can save better, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow. And do you know that is the reason why you are here?
A Jewel in the Streets continues.
Are you worried about your security? Are you able to access and protect your property and the people you care about? With an increased height in robbery and kidnapping, you should not compromise on your security. Global Sky Limited, your total security solution, is here to help you secure your office and residence. Global Sky Limited is making it possible for all to feel safe and secured. Security should never be for the rich alone. Global Sky has over 300 products ranging from CCTV cameras, access control, fire alarm systems, security lighting systems, intercom systems that ensure utmost security for you and your loved ones. For more information, call 0302 522 503 or 0264 363 125. You can also visit www.globalskyafrica.com. Global Sky, someone is always watching.
Earlier on A Jewel in the Streets, the transformation on the next 3 jewels continued, and their journey so far in the House of Eminence. The jewels receive a guest who is a transformational and a motivational speaker. A Jewel in the Streets continues.
How do you see yourself after starting this project? Very good. So what are some of the things that you think that has happened to you that you think the future looks bright since you've been here?
They also shared some of the training they have received so far in the program, which gives them the confidence of a bright future ahead.
The way we have been interacting with people like you, we have not been on television before. Now they will see us on television. That makes us to be proud I will become somebody in future.
Wow. That's a very good point. So
We're out there, we know how to use fork and knife, how to walk, like sit like a lady and all those things. We don't know that, but now we know all the things.
So it means that you have been groomed.
Yeah. Some places too, we went, we never go for them before, and it's also makes us think about something.
So it means that the future looks bright from the things you are seeing, right?
Yes, right.
I'm told you visited the university recently.
Yes.
Which university is that? And how was the experience like?
We saw girls just like our size, and they were in nursing training, they were learning, and with which we will make it.
So you two, you can make it.
Some of the motivational words he gave me is, he said we shouldn't wait for an opportunity. We should always go for opportunities. And we shouldn't think because we started with Kayayei, we should be thinking we will end with Kayayei. We should think we will end with something better, but not in the streets. And we shouldn't think because you are born in poor family, you should think poorly. You have to think so that you will see yourself big in future.
Mr. Bimpong continued to build the can-do attitude in the jewels and encourage them not to look back and continue to focus on the new life ahead.
If they can do it, then you also can do it. And that is the spirit I want you to have. That there is nothing that you cannot do if you put your mind to it. What are some of the changes that you have seen that you think the future looks bright? Tell me, talk to me, come on.
The changes I've seen is now I know how to communicate with people. I know how to stand in front of congregation to speak or to talk to people. Now I know how to talk with my friends when we are outside. That's what I've learned.
So you have learned communication skills, how to communicate. So it means that you have been to tourist site.
Yes,
you have
touched the horse and through the skin.
Wow. That's really interesting. And there is one thing you said, that table manners. You see, all these things are simple things that makes life better. And you said the university, those ladies are like you. They are not different from you. The blood in them and the mind they have is not different. Meaning that if they have been able to achieve it, then you can also achieve it. What I want you to understand that this is the beginning of a new life. This new life that you have started, don't look back. Repeat to me.
He later asked the jewels to make a declaration.
Don't look back.
I've learned many things because maybe some of us, you'll be saying that I want to become this, but your mind is not in that thing. You'll be thinking that, I want to become this, but you not work towards it. So what I've learned is that if you set your mind that I want to become a journalist, you have to work hard and practice it and put more effort and say that's what I said I want to learn. Let me go ahead and do what is possible for me to get it. And you may mention that if you want a work, don't sit at the house and wait for the job to come. Go for the work. And it's true. Maybe the time we completed the school, if we were sitting at the house and said, I want help, someone should help me, and you were sitting in the north, you wouldn't have got some opportunity. But as far as we said we need help, so you have to step out for someone to help you. As they always say that if you are sick and you don't tell someone, the person will not know that you are sick. She will have to tell your sickness and they will help you.
This new journey is a step that is going to take you to greater heights.
Mr. Bimpong asked the jewels to give a sincere answer to a question that he was about to ask.
Can I ask you this question? Do you miss the street?
No.
You don't?
Yes.
So are you going to promise that when you leave this house, you are not going back to the street?
Yes.
The jewels went a step further and told Mr. Bimpong the steps they have undertaken with regards to migration.
We advise our young ones not to come.
Bye-bye to Kaya. Yes. So if I see you on the street, what should I do to you? This one is your own promise.
Keep me alive.
I should do it. Oh, I can't do that.
The jewels were further challenged to extend a helping hand to others when they turn their lives around.
I want to challenge all of you that when you make it, you are also going to extend a helping hand to others.
Amen.
Are we in agreement?
Yes.
Because how many of you are here now? 20. Isn't it? 20. So now, when you go out there,
Mr. Bimpong predicted that in 10 years, the jewels will be settled in their various careers. But Lydia was very optimistic and predicted that in 5 years of hard work, they should be settled and will be ready to give back.
The next 10 years, the next 20 years, you guys have got your businesses, you are in careers, you are doing exceptionally well. And
Under 10 years is too much. 5 years.
5 years?
Yes.
I like your spirit. You see, I was giving an extended version that you by that time, you are at the top, but she's saying 5 years. 5 years means comes with also what? Hard work. So now, if all of you also help 5 people, and you are 20, that is 100, isn't it? So in our own small way, before we realize, we are changing Ghana. So we can all do what? Succeed in life. Now you have promised me that you are not going back to the streets. And that is very good. I'm happy to hear that. Because you were not born to be on the streets. But you see, when you are on the street,
He further encouraged the jewels that it was okay to start on the streets as long as they don't end up on the streets.
the best thing you can do is that start on the street if there is no opportunity, but don't end on the street. When your mom or your dad is dying and they give you a jewel, something that is precious, is valuable, is something that is in it is money, is something that you cherish. So today you have to see yourself as what? A jewel. You used to be not a jewel, but today you are what?
A jewel.
He continued to share his experience with the jewels.
So I was still in school, doing my radio and doing cleaning. I mean, full-time what? Cleaning. Now, when my project work, the day I presented my project work, it was on a Thursday. I remember it like yesterday. When I presented my project work on Thursday, the Friday my boss resigned. The Monday I was promoted. What am I trying to tell you? Always learn to start from somewhere. You decided to start from somewhere. That is why you left the north to come to Accra, because you wanted to start life from what? Somewhere. Some of your colleagues are still probably in the north doing what? Nothing. But you decided to change what? Your life. And that changing of life that you decided, the end result is that today you are what? A jewel. Now, when I got promoted on Monday, when I went on radio, my language changed because I was not doing what? Cleaning.
He further applauded them for making a decision to better their lives. He acknowledged the changes he has seen in them.
You see, when you get to a certain level, even the way you speak what? Changes. Now I could see some of you, the way we have crossed your legs. Before, when you sit down, you didn't cross your legs, did you? But today you've been taught how to sit down as a lady. You sit down anyhow, isn't it? But today you have been groomed how to sit down as what? A lady. How to communicate as a lady. How to be polite and how to respect others. Now along the line, I became a lecturer. So now, something that I started as a cleaner, have I stayed there as a cleaner?
No.
In the same way, I want to encourage you that you started as what? A Kayayei. I don't want you to stay as what? A Kayayei. I want to see you, as she said, the next 5 years as one of the most what? Valuable jewels in Ghana. That deserves a clap.
Mr. Bimpong also commended the jewels for taking such a bold step and urged them to make sure they don't end up as Kayayei.
So start as a Kayayei, but don't end as what?
Kayayei.
Meaning that learn to start life from somewhere, but don't end at where you started from. A lot of people don't make progress in life because they did not take that bold step that you took. Coming to Accra without knowing any family member can be very scary. But you still took the bold decision. And today, you are here. I want to let you understand that whatever you want to do with your life, you can do it. Let me tell you, you don't need anything in life to start with. What you need is this mindset right. So we see what dream here. There is nothing in life that you cannot achieve. Now, until you set your mind right, that it doesn't matter what I'm going through, I can still be successful. You wanted to ask a question?
Lydia was the first person to ask a question.
Yes.
The one you said first, that if someone was born in a poor family and then the person don't have that can-do spirit that the person will be, like let's say, I'll go to university. But if your mind has been changed, like you've changed your mind from where or what you were thinking about, and now your focus now is I want to be a great woman in future, and you keep on thinking of it. Can it come true?
Yes, but thinking is not enough. Thinking with action. Huh? When your mindset is, we see, when everything changes here, everything on the outside will change. That is why now your mindset have started changing. So even the way you sit is different. Now some of you know, now you know how to use fork and knife. You know table manners. You know how to place, the towel, whatever, you know everything. The mindset is what? Is changed now. Now when the mindset is changed, everything on the outside will start changing. But mindset change is not enough. What is enough is you go out there and pursue. Change of mindset is the beginning. But a change of mindset with action of what you want, whether you have what it takes or not, you go out there and pursue. Like working the whole day for 10 Ghana cedis has brought you here. I don't know what the future holds, but there's one thing I know, that with what I'm seeing, the future looks good. All right. So we are done, and you all deserve a big clap.
A Jewel in the Streets continues. Support our jewels in any form to help make their dreams a reality. Momo.
The street is full of jewels. The street sits so far. The street is fed than reality. If only I'm given the chance.
Coming up next on A Jewel in the Streets, the Jewels also received a renowned television presenter. A Jewel in the Streets continues. Akumaa Mama Zimbi surprised the Jewels and got them fired up. She did her high five greetings with all the Jewels. She later introduces her Medase signature move and later introduces herself. She got all the jewels fired up and treated them to the Mama Zimbi's fitness exercises.
So I'm here this morning for us to do some exercise, okay? Yes. So right now, get into your rooms and train. Yeah.
The new things I've learned from Akumaa Mama Zimbi, or the training, the way he dressed, the way he used the deco, we've learned so much. And he liked doing some simple things that me does.
Oh my goodness! What is transformation? These girls are Kayayei on the street, and they've been transformed. Let's keep watching us. You see what is going to happen. Whoa, that's it.
A jewel in the streets continues.
Jewels! In the streets! Jewels! In the streets! Yes, it's no mistake that you see your one and only Akumaa Mama Zimbi here. And I'm here to do Mama Zimbi fitness with our jewels in the streets. And we have our trainer here, Akumaa, in the house. I salute you, my boss, and then take her through. Akumaa.
Please be on your toes. Just be on your toes.
The jewels began with a warm-up exercise.
Akumaa Mama Zimbi give us advice that if like we're walking on the street, now we are no more walking on the street, we are not jewels, that we should learn hard, but education is first. If you are passed through education, you are blessed. We should work hard and become somebody in future. By the grace of God, God will help us.
The advice the special guest gave us is we shouldn't think because we are in competition. If one group should win, we should be fighting among each others. We should be one as we are here, and we should know that it's a competition.
Her name is Akumaa Mama Zimbi. She gave us a lot of advice. And something like we have to have patience, praying. She told us that we should work hard and keep on praying what we wanted to be. It should come on.
She shared the encouraging words that we shouldn't look down upon ourselves, that we are jewels. So whatever we are doing, we should put up a strong heart to make it up there.
Fati really got into the mood as her hobby is dancing.
Like maybe them who I feel like me na bifum na I want to for training.
They are punching some blues, like serious blues fan.
She told me to focus whatever I'm doing, and anytime we will go to our best, we should say a short prayer for the Marbling House Company Limited.
The training we did today was so good. We feel all right.
It's fair than reality. If only I'm given the chance. The street is full of jewels. The street.
Are you worried about your security? Are you able to access and protect your property and the people you care about? With an increased height in robbery and kidnapping, you should not compromise on your security. Global Sky Limited, your total security solution, is here to help you secure your office and residence. Global Sky Limited is making it possible for all to feel safe and secured. Security should never be for the rich alone. Global Sky has over 300 products ranging from CCTV cameras, access control, fire alarm systems, security lighting systems, intercom systems, that ensure utmost security for you and your loved ones. For more information, call 0302 522 503 or 0264 363 125. You can also visit www.globalskyafrica.com. Global Sky, someone is always watching.
When the exercise was ended, Akumaa Mama Zimbi engaged the jewels in conversation and expressed her joy on how the jewels have really transformed.
Hi, jewels. Hi. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
I'm good. I had a fantastic time with you this morning with Mama Zimbi Fitness. Clap for yourselves. We are still in the morning, right?
Yes.
Good. Charlie, why a dead? My sitna assistant. Huh? Look, you have changed, and you don't belong to the streets again.
Yes.
She asked the jewels if they would like to engage in the Kayayei trade.
Now tell me, do you want to go and do the Kayayei again?
No.
Oh, why? There's money. There's cash.
No.
Huh? Wait, one after the other. You said what? You are Jews.
Yes.
Clap for her. Shall we go now?
Myself.
Yourself. Wow. Look, if you're praying, pray for your CEO, the one who had this vision, okay? Hey, I believe when your sisters, brothers, father, mother, they see you, they can recognize you again, oh. Wow. So are you proud to be here?
Yes. Proud.
More than proud.
Yes.
What makes you proud? What has changed? What has changed?
The jewels expressed their gratitude on how far they have come.
I dream from me dream from the channel. Was saying, you're from Madame Far, you're from Madame for Pa, you're from Madame for phone. No higher, one higher. Obey to me than my dream. I do my members to another master of I do for us. On a master.
The new things I learned from Akumaa was that the way she spoke to us. In fact, I've been seeing her on television, but her dressing, especially the duku, the way she's jovial, the way she started talking to us. She taught us a lot. She took us up to training. We learned training, how to train, how to dance, and then we came back for the advice. And then she last had us medas.
In the street, touching lives, changing lives. It's not the money, but it is the education and then the empowerment you give to the individual. Jewels.
In the street.
Now I think I could say something. Jewels off the streets. Now you are off the street, but jewels in the street have changed.
Yes.
Right?
She later proceeded to give the jewels a piece of advice.
Okay, so the little advice I have for you is, I don't think they are going to give you money, a room full to take away. But what is power? It's education. And education is just not in the classroom. As you wake up from your house, education starts. Okay? So whatever you are learning in this house, at this camp, take it and hold it. Okay? I don't want to meet you anywhere. Let's see that you are back to Agogoshin. You are back to Kaneshi. You are back to Makola. You are back to Temastation. Please. And those of you who have children already, do any of you have kids here? Do somebody have kids here? Fine. Don't go to that guy again. Are you listening to me? Those of you that have not broken your virginity, wait till you wait for that man to come to you. Do you understand? Now you are a different person, oh. Look, I wish when you are done, we'll go to Makala, we'll go to Agogloshi. Whilst you are dressed, nobody can recognize you. Even now, nobody can recognize you. So be truthful to yourself, be humble, know your God, and learn well. And then tell yourself, yes, I can. God help me. Let's say it again. Yes, I can. God help me.
Rashida proceeded and asked Akumaa Mama Zimbi a question on her journey.
Please, I want to ask, when did you start how did you start your profession?
Akumaa Mama Zimbi shared her experience with the jewels.
I started my profession, how I became a broadcast journalist. Wow. I had a passion for it. So in the year 2020, 1999, getting to the year 2000, I showed interest that I can do it. So first of all, I went to school, I learned about it, and then I got to the organization, radio, that is multimedia. Then I got to, which is Adom, and I started doing that. So I've been doing this for 19 years. 19 years. There are a lot of challenges. With the job, there's nothing that is easy. All right? There are so many challenges. You need to be respectful. You need to learn fast. Because in the radio room, it's a small room like this, and you are there alone. So you have to learn everything that you say. When you make mistake, you are doomed. All right? But the moment you appear on radio, your voice, they are a big challenge. A lot of men will come. A lot of women will come. Everybody wants you. Everybody thinks because they've heard your voice on radio or seen you on television, you have all the money in this world. It is not true. You have a lot of people wanting you to be their friends. But you've got to be selective. You don't rush into it. Okay? Yes. And I don't want stardom to get into my head. If I have made stardom get into my head, like today I'll not be here. You see, when stardom so pompous, you don't respect, you think you are like now that you have become jewels, you were on the street and now you've been taken from the street and you are jewels now. You don't put in that, you don't look down upon people. No, you have to love people, you have to love God and still respect. By doing that, God will lift you up the way God is lifting me up. But there are challenges. Okay, good. Wow, may that say.
She showed the jewels her Medase signature move.
Medase, I love you.
Support our jewels in any form to help make their dreams a reality. Momo.
The street seems so far. The street is far than reality. If only I'm given the chance.
Next time on A Jewel in the Streets. For your favorite jewel to win, text her name to the short code 1736 on all networks.
If only I'm given the chance.